Hello and welcome to Brickyland. In today's video, I'm going to talk about why I am so passionate about these Lego sculpture builds. Now, if you've been to my channel, you may have seen my channel logo or my channel banner art, or may have seen some of the videos where I talk about these sculpture builds. And today I just want to kind of go over why I am so passionate about these minifigure sculpture builds and these Lego sculpture builds in general. Now, as a kid, I would go to Legoland and I would see these big sculpture builds. And I'd always think, when I get home, I want to recreate these sculptures that I see here, these big giant minifigures or big dinosaurs or something like that. And I would get home and I would try to recreate it the best I could, and never could quite get it. It would be something that resembles a minifigure, bigger minifigure, basically a jumbo minifigure, and still would never look quite like you would see at Legoland. But nevertheless, every time I would go back to Legoland, every time I'd come back home, I'd want to recreate that minifigure sculpture build. And it was always my dream to try to do that, try to build those big sculpture builds that I would see at Legoland. And now the great thing is, all these years later, I have found a designer that has designed these sculptures, and using the technology or computer that he uses, and I'm able to just buy the pieces and follow the instructions and build them myself, which is really great for somebody that doesn't have the wherewithal or the technology to build these on the computer myself. To have the instructions and to be able to build them that way is great. So, but that is why I'm so passionate about them. Is as a kid seeing them at Legoland, I always thought it was so awesome that you can create something so big out of little Lego pieces. So, but another great thing about these Lego minifigure sculptures is they are different. They're very different than just your usual ordinary Lego sets. They're not just a minifigure scale build where you build it, you follow the instructions, and you put it on the shelf and you put the minifigure inside. But these are much bigger and they stand on their own, and you can display them. I have put them outside, and I have you will see some videos on my channel of where I take these minifigure sculptures and I'll put them in the tree or put them on the grass, and they stand on their own in their surroundings, and it's really cool to see, just like you would see at Legoland. And the cool thing about these is they are built with layered bricks. So when you're standing from afar, you couldn't even tell they're made out of Lego bricks when you're standing from far or back enough. And they create patterns, be it pockets on the shirt, be it the mouth, the eyes, however you see here, and like layers to make the hat, curved up like that, and pockets on the pants. And that's the really cool thing about this. About these minifigure sculptures is different colored pieces are used to make the patterns that you see on these builds here. And they're unique and they're different, and that's why I think they are so awesome. And they're fun to build, and there's very little Technic involved, which I'm not a huge fan of Technic. I do like the bricks more. So, and they're just layered up and build up, and they're super cool. And these are actually based on the first official Lego minifigure sculpture set, which I have over here, is what these are based on. So you'll see these minifigure sculptures in my videos. They are based on this official set here. This used to have a Lego logo sticker on it, but it fell off. But this was released in, I believe, either 2000 or 2001. And this is the first official Lego minifigure sculpture build here. And super cool. But that's what this Johnny Thunder and these other ones that I have are based on, that same plan there. But Lego's released over the years, they have released other upscale Lego minifigures that probably about half of the size, and they're all very smooth tiled, which are neat and they're cool and I like them. But there's something about these that resemble that Legoland feel. If you've ever been to Legoland when you're a kid, and you will know what I'm talking about. But there's something really cool about it. So that is why I am so passionate about these Lego sculpture builds, Lego minifigure sculpture builds. And if you would like one for yourself, I do build them and sell them. So if you wanted to buy one, you can pick any minifigure, and I can talk to the designer and see if it can be designed. And or I have ones that I already have built that you can see. Just message me, let me know if you're interested in buying any of these. But they are definitely a standout in your display. Usually made with around 2,000 pieces, some a little less, some a bit more. But they stand 20 inches tall, so almost 2 feet tall. And I also have a big Lego horse sculpture build as well. So if you would like to see more on these sculpture builds, please check out the other videos on my channel where I talk about these sculpture builds and in more detail. And I have one on an astronaut spaceman, Johnny Thunder, big horse. So be sure to watch those and check those out if you're interested in these sculpture builds. And thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to subscribe and stay tuned. More videos like this coming soon. So please make sure to subscribe, hit that bell so you're notified, and leave a comment down below if you would like to see certain minifigure sculpture or any kind of other Lego sculpture build. Leave a comment and I'll see if I can make that. So thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you real soon in the next video.